It now names an elementary school in Marquette, but a century ago, Superior Hills conjured up an entirely different meaning. Throughout the 1940s, skiing and ski jumping reigned as Marquette's premier outdoor winter sport. City-sanctioned ski jumping tournaments were held on homemade jumps set up on streets with steep hills like Genesee or Sherman. Trophies and prizes were given out, and crowds in the hundreds would gather to watch the youth of Marquette fly a few dozen feet through the air. But the majority of fun on the snow usually occurred at two different locations, the first of which was Superior Hills. Superior Hills encompassed an area where Shiras Hills now stands and went south toward Mount Marquette. A rough, natural area, skiers would climb to the top of the hill on foot and then ski down, only getting in 2 or 3 runs a day. Less than half a mile away from Superior Hills was another winter sports haven. In the 1930s, Altamont Street went only as far south as Hampton Street. There, it ended at the base of a hill. The hill is now home to several hundred houses, but 90 years ago, it was Chipmunk Bluff. Like Superior Hills, Chipmunk Bluff started off as a rough, natural sports area, but soon became more developed as more people began using it. Not quite as high in elevation as Superior Hills, Chipmunk Bluff drew in residents from all over the city with its sledding paths, a gentle ski slope, and a small but sturdy ski jump. It also had a rope tow to help bring enthusiasts to the top of the hill. Many people who used the tow rope recall having to let go of it at just the right moment, lest they get dragged somewhere they did not want to go. The tow rope also had a habit of chewing up errant mittens or scarves that might happen to get caught up in it. For several years, Chipmunk Bluff was also the home to a youth ski jumping tournament that would attract participants from all across Marquette County. In the early 1950s, the area around Chipmunk Bluff began to develop as a residential area for a growing city, and the tow rope and the ski jump were soon traded in for a subdivision. The city shifted its winter recreation focus from Chipmunk Bluff and Superior Hills to Curlin Hill, which eventually became Mount Menard, a ski area that would then operate for the next several decades. However, for several generations of Marquette winter sports enthusiasts, nothing could ever match the fun they had on Superior Hills and Chipmunk Bluff.